Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because today we are talking about something that affects every single one of us, something we do every night, yet something so many of us get wrong. We are diving deep into the incredible, life-changing power of sleep. Have you ever wondered why your body demands that you shut down for 8 hours every single night? It feels like a waste of time, doesn't it? In a world that never stops, where we are constantly connected, working, and scrolling, sleep often feels like the enemy of productivity. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor. We brag about how little sleep we got last night, as if it proves how hard we work. But what if I told you that this mindset is completely backward? What if I told you that sleep is not a passive state of doing nothing, but rather the most active, critical, and powerful thing you can do for your health? Sleep is not just rest. Sleep is repair. Sleep is maintenance. Sleep is the foundation upon which every other aspect of your health is built. Without it, the entire structure begins to crumble. Let's dive deep into what actually happens when you close your eyes and drift off, and why ignoring this biological necessity is one of the most dangerous things you can do to your body and mind. First, let's talk about your brain. You might think that when you are asleep, your brain is turned off. That is a huge misconception. Your brain is incredibly busy while you sleep. In fact, it is performing some of its most important jobs during these quiet hours. One of the most fascinating discoveries in recent neuroscience is the existence of the glymphatic system. Think of this as your brain's own personal cleaning crew. During the day, your brain cells are working hard. They are processing information, making decisions, and handling emotions. This work creates waste products and toxic byproducts. One of these toxins is called beta amyloid. If beta amyloid builds up in your brain, it is strongly linked to Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. When you are awake, your brain cells are packed tightly together, leaving little room for this cleaning crew to move around. But when you fall into deep sleep, something amazing happens. Your brain cells actually shrink slightly, creating more space between them. This allows cerebrospinal fluid to rush through your brain tissue, washing away the toxic buildup. It is like a power wash for your mind. If you do not get enough sleep, this cleaning process is interrupted. The trash stays there. Over time, this accumulation can lead to cognitive decline, memory loss, and serious neurological diseases. So when you skip sleep, you are literally letting your brain marinate in its own waste. But the benefits do not stop at cleaning. Sleep is also essential for memory consolidation. Have you ever studied for a test or practiced a new skill, only to find that you understand it much better the next morning? That is not a coincidence. That is sleep working its magic. During the day, you take in a massive amount of information. Your brain stores these memories temporarily in a region called the hippocampus. The hippocampus is like a small USB drive with limited storage space. If you keep trying to cram more information into it without clearing it out, it gets full. You become forgetful and unable to learn new things efficiently. When you sleep, particularly during the rapid eye movement or REM stage, your brain transfers these temporary memories from the hippocampus to the cortex, which is like a massive hard drive with unlimited storage. This process not only frees up space in the hippocampus for new learning the next day, but it also strengthens the connections between neurons. It helps you make sense of what you learned. It connects new information with old knowledge. It helps you solve problems creatively. Many great thinkers, from scientists to artists, have reported waking up with solutions to problems that plagued them the day before. This is because sleep allows your brain to reorganize information in new and innovative ways. Without sufficient sleep, your ability to learn, remember, and create is severely compromised. You are essentially trying to run a computer with a full hard drive and no defragmentation. It slows down, it glitches, and eventually it crashes. Now, let's move beyond the brain and look at your emotional health. We have all experienced the irritability that comes with a bad night's sleep. You snap at your partner. You feel anxious over small things. You feel overwhelmed by stress. This is not just in your head. It is a physiological response. Sleep plays a crucial role in regulating your emotions. The amygdala is the part of your brain responsible for processing emotions, particularly fear and anger. When you are well rested, the prefrontal cortex, which is the logical and rational part of your brain, keeps the amygdala in check. It acts like a brake pedal, but when you are sleep deprived, the connection between the prefrontal cortex and the amygdala weakens. The brake pedal fails. The amygdala becomes hyperactive. Studies have shown that sleep-deprived individuals have up to 60% more reactivity in their amygdala compared to those who are well-rested. This means you are emotionally volatile. You are more likely to perceive neutral situations as threatening. You are less able to cope with stress. Chronic sleep deprivation is strongly linked to mental health disorders such as depression and anxiety. It creates a vicious cycle. Poor sleep leads to poor mental health, and poor mental health leads to poor sleep. Breaking this cycle often starts with prioritizing rest. By getting enough sleep, you give your brain the tools it needs to regulate your emotions, handle stress, and maintain a positive outlook on life. You become more resilient. You become more patient. You become a better version of yourself. Night. It starts with making a conscious decision to value your rest. It starts with turning off the lights. It starts with closing your eyes. It starts with letting go. Do not wait until you are sick. Do not wait until you are burned out. Do not wait until you have developed a chronic condition. Start now. Make sleep a priority. Protect your sleep time fiercely. Treat it with the same respect you treat your work meetings, your gym sessions, and your family time. Because in the end, your health is your most valuable asset. And sleep is the key to unlocking its full potential. Embrace the power of sleep. Embrace the restoration. Embrace the healing. Embrace the life-changing benefits that come from simply closing your eyes and letting your body do what it was designed to do. Rest well. Live well. Be well. The journey to a healthier, happier, and more vibrant life begins with a good night's sleep. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel for more simple, science-backed tips to live your best life. Sweet dreams, and I will see you in the next one.